Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe.
Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk MECHA News! I am Luke Owen. Coming up on today's show, we've got a breakdown of everything that happened at All Elite Wrestling's Double or Nothing ticket rally, including new signees, new matches, and a possible sellout already. After a couple of months of rumors late last year, All Elite Wrestling was officially announced on January 1st, 2019 at the end of an episode of Being the Elite. The promotion followed this news up with a rally in Jacksonville, Florida on January 8th, where they announced they had signed the likes of Hangman Page, MJF, Joey Janela, and former WWE stars Pac and Chris Jericho. They also announced a date for the follow-up to last year's All In called Double or Nothing, and have since been linked to some of the best names on the independent circuit, which has started a talent bidding war between some of the major promotions around the world, with WWE offering their talents big money 5-year deals to stay, Ring of Honor signing up wrestlers like Bandido, PJ Black, and Mark Haskins, and New Japan reportedly offering a new deal to Will Ospreay in order to get him to stay. This all leads us to the Double or Nothing ticket announcement rally, which was held at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada on Thursday night. After a pre-show on the live stream with Something to Wrestle's Conrad Thompson, Alex Marvez, and Excalibur, which included MJF coming out to make as many fat jokes as possible about Conrad.
If it isn't my best friend, Conrad Turkey Tits Thompson.
The rally kicked off with another new signing for the company, Sonny Kiss, who came out to throw merchandise to the crowd, one of which landed in the pool. Whoops. And announced that he will be part of Double or Nothing. You might know Sonny Kiss from his run as a wrestler and manager in Lucha Underground as Exolicious, and has also done work with Tier 1 Wrestling and Warriors of Wrestling, and is a very openly LGBTQ+ wrestler. Executive Vice President Cody was out next, in a lovely looking coat, to make the first big announcement of the evening, that All Elite Wrestling has signed a partnership deal with AAA.
Executive Vice President Matt Jackson, he talked about our very first friendship, our very first partnership, and that being one with OWE. Well, I'm very excited. Some of you might have already learned this. I know Excalibur's just giving scoops away out here. That as of today, we have reached our second partnership, another friendship, another crossing of the line, and that being with historical Mexican promotion, Dynamite promotion, AAA.
This brought out their Cruiserweight champion Sammy Guevara, who wears his sunglasses at night, who also announced himself for Double or Nothing. The partnership between All Elite Wrestling and AAA is an interesting one, considering AAA also has a US relationship with Impact Wrestling, with Conan working creative for both companies. Hangman Page was out next to announce the first official match for Double or Nothing, where he will take on the Bastard Pac, a match that was set up at the Jacksonville rally last month. Pac wasn't at Vegas for this event, but did send in this video.
Now, I'm not naive, Paige. I'm aware that I'm giving up a few inches to you in stature.
It ain't just
You're a
stature.
very big boy. But that doesn't matter anymore. What matters is how good you are. And if you don't already know, I am bloody exceptional. And you? Well, you're simply not on my level. And I'm coming for you. So May 25th, bring everything you've got. Bring absolutely everything. And don't forget your little cowboy boots, because I promise by the time I'm finished humiliating you in front of the world, you are going to want nothing more than to ride off into the sunset, never to be seen again.
Hangman accepted the challenge, and it was made clear that these two men would be part of the main event scene of All Elite Wrestling moving forward. After Alex Marvez did his best impression of Ollie Davis, segueing from a historical anecdote about the Jackson 5 to bring out Matt and Nick Jackson, the Bucks came out to talk about their tag team division.
The last several years, it feels like tag team wrestling has become like somewhat of a lost art. It's like you can't even see tag team wrestling on wrestling programs anymore. That's all about to change. Our goal, our main objective is to give you fans the best tag team division in the world.
According to several reports, the Young Bucks announcing a focus on tag team wrestling has encouraged WWE to tell their tag teams backstage that they will be doing the same thing. This also comes off the back of reports that the Revival requested their release from WWE due to being unhappy with their position in the company and the way tag teams are treated. Although Revival reportedly had their request turned down, AEW did unveil their latest tag signing of the best friends Chucky T and Trent Beretta, who came out cosplaying as Scott Hall in his famous WCW debut. According to Dave Meltzer in the Wrestling Observer newsletter, New Japan Pro Wrestling were upset about AEW taking Trent Beretta from them, which may or may not sour a potential relationship between the two companies. And this also ties into that AAA announcement. As Figure 4 Online writes, the AEW AAA alliance is an interesting move politically given the partnership that exists between New Japan Pro Wrestling, Ring of Honor, and CMLL. AEW have not announced a partnership with New Japan despite their obvious connections. And NGPW's Harold Meij told Yahoo Sports in Japan, "I do not know what kind of relationship we would make with AEW. I think that it is necessary to figure out what policy they would develop on pro wrestling." But there was another tag team surprise yet to come. As the Young Bucks were set to leave the stage, Rey Fenix and Pentagon Jr. of the Lucha Brothers came out to announce they will also be part of Double or Nothing, and did so with a super kick to Nick Jackson and a Pentagon driver to Matt on the stage, which would presumably set up a match between the two teams at the May show. What this means for Penta and Phoenix's status with Impact Wrestling is currently unknown, although the general consensus is that the Lucha Brothers deal with AEW will allow them to work with other promotions, which would make sense as one of the reported reasons Pentagon Jr. turned down a WWE offer last year was because he wanted to work with New Japan at some point in 2019. Before Brandi Rhodes could bring out some of the new signings for AEW's women's division, she wanted to wish her big brother a happy birthday because
Jason was my son, and today is his birthday.
Brandi announced two new names for Double or Nothing who weren't there.
Japanese women's wrestlers that I'd like to highlight that will be joining us for Double or Nothing. So, the first one is an up-and-comer. You can find her work at Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. Her name is Yuka Sakazaki. I guess I don't have to sell her to you too much, but awesome, you know. She's a budding star. She's been a star in Japan, and she's going to be a star over here. She's going to be here for Double or Nothing. All right. Now, the next lady doesn't need much introduction at all. I think everybody here is going to know her name. It's Aja Kong. Yeah. Aja is going to be here on May 25th. She's going to put everyone on notice, and I can't wait.
And then brought out Kylie Rae, who has signed a deal with the company.
Dress, I bought it specifically for tonight, and now it's too cold and I can't even... It's too cold! It's too cold! It's too cold!
But before Kylie could leave, Brandi revealed another new signing for AEW in the form of the American Kaiju Nyla Rose. While not confirmed, this appears to be another match set for Double or Nothing. A match that was officially announced came when SoCal Uncensored, who also wear their sunglasses at night, came out to talk about AEW's relationship with Oriental Wrestling Entertainment, bringing out representatives from that company.
Make a proposition. Shima, if you would be so kind, can you get two of your best men? And at Double or Nothing on May 25th, how would you like to stand across the ring from SCU?
But there was one more surprise yet to come. Ever since the rumors of All Elite Wrestling's debut, stories have been circulating that New Japan was set to lose their IWGP Heavyweight Champion Kenny Omega to the promotion, considering his close friendship with Matt and Nick Jackson. These rumors were furthered when Omega dropped the title to Hiroshi Tanahashi at Wrestle Kingdom 13, and New Japan shifted their main event focus to Switchblade Jay White on the following day's New Year's Dash. And those rumors and reports can finally be put to bed, as Kenny Omega officially debuted for All Elite Wrestling, being announced as another executive vice president and revealing his status with the company.
For me to make this announcement, and trust me, it was never my intention. It's just so strange the way the world works with legalities and all that, but rest assured, I didn't put pen to paper until this morning, but I am very happy and excited to announce that yes, I have found my phone, and oh yes, I am now a full-time member of the AEW roster.
Kenny wasn't just there to announce he was part of the roster or an executive vice president, as Chris Jericho came out to go face-to-face with Omega and set up the possibility of Kenny vs Jericho 2 at Double or Nothing, following on from their Wrestle Kingdom 12 match last year and the angle shot at All In. The fight was eventually broken up by security, Christopher Daniels and Billy Gunn, with Kenny signing off the rally.
Night bang!
Among all of this, Cody announced that pre-sale tickets for Double or Nothing would be on sale next Monday, with fans being able to go to their website now and register to get a code allowing them access to that pre-sale. General ticket sales will happen on the following Wednesday, but there might not be any left. During the rally, it was announced that All Elite Wrestling's website had crashed almost immediately due to so many people trying to access it, which Cody and Nick Jackson called a good kind of crash in a post-rally press conference. Earlier this week, Cody told Jim Ross on his Ross Report podcast that a strong estimate of seats at the MGM Grand would be 11,600. And according to Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer, nearly 12,000 pre-sale codes were requested by 10:15 p.m. Eastern last night, virtually guaranteeing a sellout next week. No TV deal was announced, although a big one is currently rumored, and no other matches were officially announced for the show other than Hangman Page vs. Pac and SCU vs. OWE. Reports from the event say that the setup and production values were much better than the Jacksonville rally, even with some of their technical issues with the microphones. With that said, a huge error was made because no one was pushed into that pool. All of these WWE stars are apparently defecting to All Elite Wrestling. Find out which ones by watching the WrestleTalk news and clicking the video on screen right now. I've been Luke Owen, and that was wrestling.